Hey, what's up? I want to talk about psychosis. I had my first no, excuse me. I had my first experience of psychosis when I was 23. When I was working painting, decorating houses and stuff like that. You know, my experience with psychosis was that when I had my psychosis, I became very spiritual. I became very spiritual aware about things, and I became very spiritual. And with psychosis, I kind of drifted away from kind of normal reality, how you can say it. And people who have experienced psychosis and people who have done research on psychosis can understand what I'm talking about. But for a lot of people, and a lot of times, even family members and friends and other people can be very clueless and don't understand what is psychosis, what is spiritual awakening, stuff like that. And it can also autism can most people are very clueless about that and they don't understand what autism is too. And I'll try to explain later in another videos how all this stuff. And but um, it's very hard to explain to people these conditions, these type of experiences, these mystical experiences, and yeah, so it's a bit hard, but I will explain a little bit more later in other videos. I just can't explain it too much now because I'm just making a short video. And yeah, so my experience of psychosis came out in when I was 23 years old, and I was working, painting, decorating, and I was painting houses, and I was drinking, and I was smoking marijuana, and it was very stressful job, burnout. Felt like I was being mentally abused and emotionally abused, and I just felt that a lot of things were just putting me down because of that, and my kind of reality was kind of crumbling and shaking apart, and I started to experience these mental breakdowns that I've kind of had a lot of times. I still go through a lot of mental breakdowns. I still go through a lot of you can call it schizophrenia, rage, and all that. It still comes to me now, and sometimes I might say stuff that people might get angry at when I'm out there somewhere. I don't know. Sometimes it just comes out, and but I still experience these kind of experiences. A lot of times I feel that there's a lot of, I call it divine expression, and which I'll explain a little bit in another video about divine expression. And I just feel that psychosis was waking me up for a lot of things, which I said a lot of other videos that I've created about spiritual awakening. But my episode of psychosis was when I was 23, and that was in the early 2000s. And in the early 2000s, it was a bit hard. I did go to a lot of hospitals in Melbourne for mental health, and a lot of people, made things worse for me, but some did make things. There was support, but it was just very terrible at those times too. But there was a lot of positive experiences, and there's a lot of gifts that has come towards those experiences. And as I said before, Conversation with God book, Neil Donald Walsh. That's one book that kind of saved my life and helped me a lot. And I'll make another video about Conversation with God, Neil Donald Walsh book, about that book, and how much that book has helped me a lot and still helping me to this day. So shouts out to Neil Donald Walsh, and that's all I gotta say. Peace out, take care of yourselves, and Happy New Year. I know it's been crazy last year, and I I hope 24 can be a bit better for you, even though, and I hope you can handle all your challenges, whatever challenges you go through this year. I hope you can handle it well. Peace. Take care of yourselves and look after yourselves.